This is the brief on the epic battle in the Great Ruler. Okay, so picture this. The Demon King Tun Tien, this really formidable bad guy, he breaks free and starts causing absolute chaos across the Great Thousand Worlds. Things look really bad. But then, right when you think it's all over, a legendary figure just shows up out of nowhere, totally flipping the script. First off, the Flame Emperor Xiao Yan's arrival. Whoa. Just wow. Nobody saw that coming. He just appears, this tall guy in black, surrounded by these incredible flames, like a literal fire god walking among them. I mean, this dude's one of the absolute top dogs in the Great Thousand Worlds, right? Founder of the super powerful Wujinghuo Empire. His reputation alone is massive. And boom, his presence just cancels out the Demon King's scary aura. People were stunned, especially because, he's taken down like 10 of these Demon King types before. Second, let's talk about Demon King Tun Ten. Make no mistake, this guy was a huge threat. A Tian rank Demon King, okay? That puts him on par with a Tian Zhizun expert. We're talking top-tier cultivators here, strong enough to fight the Sky Emperor even. He unleashes this nightmare technique, the heavenly devouring demonic scripture, and it just warps hundreds of thousands of miles into demonic land. Then he creates this gigantic demonic hand, like a black hole ready to eat a continent. Even super strong Zhizun experts were terrified. Finally, Flame Emperor Xiao Yan. He basically owned the situation, totally unfazed by that terrifying demonic hand. He just holds out his hand, conjures this beautiful, multicolored lotus flame, his Buddha's Fury Lotus. Looks kind of small, right? But bam! It zips forward, shatters Tintin's massive hand like it's nothing, blows through all his defenses. The Demon King tries to run, but that flame just engulfs him, shatters the dimension around them, and poof, demonic aura gone. Total, absolute victory. So yeah, the Flame Emperor showing up with his overwhelming power didn't just save the day. It hammered home why he's such a legend in the Great Thousand Worlds. This is the brief on the epic confrontation of Apex Emperors. Okay, so picture this. In the world of the Great Ruler, a huge place with powerful protectors, there's a massive battle. Two legends face the scary Demon King, Tun Tan, a serious threat to everything. First, this fight shows Tun Tan's resilience. The Flame Emperor, Xiao Yan, hits it with an insane fiery attack, tearing up space. But Tun Tan survives. Why? It's a 9-corpse king, 9 demon lords fused together. Xiao Yan only destroyed 1 demon heart, kind of like how the old Celestial Emperor had to seal these things, instead of destroying them. Second, just as Tun Tan tries to escape, bam, the martial ancestor, Lin Dong, appears. This reclusive guy has this incredible presence, uses ice, fire, lightning, and darkness together to trap Tun Tan in a seal. Lin Dong's a legend, known for taking on huge odds and building his own powerful realm. Finally, seeing both the Flame Emperor and martial ancestor, that's huge. They normally guard opposite borders against interdimensional demons. Them teaming up now, set on stopping Tun Tan, suggests more is going on, and they mention the Celestial Emperor, hinting his past actions are still super important for dealing with these threats. So yeah, this unexpected team-up signals a new, unified fight for the Great Thousand World and hints at deeper mysteries tied to the Celestial Emperor's legacy.
This is the brief on The Great Ruler, Imperial Legacy. All right, let's jump into a really key moment from The Great Ruler. The one where the legendary Heavenly Emperor deals with some old enemies and kind of sets up who's going to protect the Great Thousand World. That's their whole universe next. Okay, first up. Turns out the Heavenly Emperor wasn't totally gone, right? He left this powerful spirit body behind. And get this, with help from the big heroes Xiao Yan and Lin Dong, he takes down the nasty Tun Tien demon sovereign. This guy was even puppeteering the Emperor's body. They used the super powerful Emperor Jade Sword to finish him off. Oh, and that traitor, Ru Yuan, gone too. So, with those old threats out of the way, what's next? Well, second point, the Heavenly Emperor basically passes the torch. He sees how strong Xiao Yan and Lin Dong are and kind of entrusts them with protecting the Great Thousand World, especially against those dimension-defying demonic race guys, the big cosmic invaders. So yeah, sounds like bigger fights are definitely coming. And finally, there's this huge inheritance moment. The focus is on Mu Chen. He's this up-and-coming hero, right? Sha Yan and Lin Dong pass on the chance, but the Emperor gives Mu Chen the amazing three purities true technique, like a top-tier skill. Then, bam, uses that Emperor Jade Sword again to boost Mu Chen all the way to the Earth Sovereign level. That's a huge power jump. Plus, Sha Yan and Lin Dong chip in with some powerful protective gear for him. So yeah, this whole event, it really changes everything for the Great Thousand World, kicking off a whole new era with new Guardians stepping up.
This is The Brief on Mu Chen's crazy transformation in The Great Ruler, episode 464. Okay, so this episode, it digs into the main character Mu Chen's, insanely tough journey to power up his, cultivation spiritual energy, with help from the super powerful Emperor of the Sky. First off, Mu Chen gets some major boosts. The Emperor hooks him up with the Heavenly Lake, this awesome training spot that basically doubles his progress. And, get this, the Emperor beams this ultimate technique, the Three Proofs, right into Mu Chen's head. Huge advantage, right? Though, he can't quite use it yet. But yeah, it's not all easy street. Next, Mu Chen goes through something totally brutal. The Emperor uses his own special sword to pump massive energy into him, so much it literally blows Mu Chen's body apart into mist, over and over. Wild, I know, but because Mu Chen's got this unique body, he keeps regenerating. This whole crazy process purifies him and rapidly expands his Zhizun C, that's his core power tank, doing years of work in just weeks. Finally, all that agony pays off big time. After days of this, his Zhizun C hits its limit and just shatters. But instead of breaking him, this internal collapse triggers a total transformation. His power isn't stuck in that one spot anymore. It flows through every part of him. Boom. He hits the legendary Zhizun level. So Mu Chen's story here really shows that sometimes reaching incredible power means going through some serious, body-breaking trials first. This is The Brief on episode 465 of The Great Ruler from Kayi Anime. Okay, so we're diving into a huge moment for the main character, Mu Chen. Think epic power-up followed immediately by an insane challenge that kind of defines his whole journey in this fantasy world. First off, Mu Chen gets this absolutely mind-blowing power surge. He awakens as a Zhizun. Now, this isn't just, getting a bit stronger. No way. It's a total transformation. His body literally becomes an ocean of power, letting him soak up and use crazy amounts of spiritual energy. It's a massive leap from where he was before. Second, all that power? It basically rings the dinner bell for something terrifying called the Ling Calamity, right? This is like a heavenly test, a cosmic trial specifically for cultivators who hit this new Zhizun level. It hammers their special Heaven's Sovereign Body, this unique form they develop with 9 waves of lightning, each worse than the last. Survive it, and that body evolves into something even stronger, a Divine Sovereign Body. And get this, the final wave is this super rare, monstrous dragon-shaped lightning thing. Finally, how does Mu Chen even deal with this? Well, he pulls out all the stops. He uses powerful artifacts, like the Wind God Fan, to block the first few waves. But for that final, insane dragon wave, he has to go all in. He completely merges with his own unique Heaven's Sovereign Body, the Eternal Sun God Body, and unleashes his ultimate move, the Immortal God Seal. It's this desperate, world-shaking showdown. So yeah, Mu Chen facing the Lin Calamity, it's all about pushing past your limits and finding out what you're really made of when things look impossible.